Thank you for calling Mitchell and Associates Law Firm. I am an AI assistant, and this call will be recorded and monitored for security purposes.
Yes, I want to schedule
Thank,
a consulting call.
thank you for reaching out to Mitchell and Associates Law Firm. I'm here to help you schedule a consultation. Have you worked with our firm before, or is this your first time reaching out to us?
Law firms miss 28 to 35% of inbound calls on monthly basis and they lost potential revenue on that. And this is a major issue for law firms. So how we can fix that? We will discuss that in this video. So you can read this. Based on data, law firms significant chunk of calls with industry average around 28 to 35% of all calls going unanswered. So you can see translating to potential millions of missed opportunity nationwide monthly, costing thousands in revenue per firm, especially since many callers 80% plus hang up if they hit voicemail, leading to them to competitors. This isn't a fixed number, but a percentage, with solo firms and after hours calls facing even higher loss rates up to 90%, demonstrating a massive intake leak. So this is a major issue for law firms, and they miss a potential revenue in that. So you can see $180,000 missed annually from in the law firms due to missed calls. And so, how we can fix that? And if we are able to make a system like that by adding a AI voice agent for law firms, so that if any call go miss or either they put 24 by 7 AI voice agent in their system, then it can handle all calls and never let a call miss. So it will be a potential revenue of 180K plus dollars annually for them. So it's basically a win-win situation for them. So we will just discuss how we can do that. So the solution is simply an AI voice agent. We can build an AI voice agent to handle their calls and so that never a call goes missing or any of their calls get answered by AI voice agent. And so it will work. It can we can set it either 24 by 7 or either if they are not comfortable with 24 by 7 at the start, so then we can set up either only after hour slash missed calls. So we can set up both for after hour and missed calls, or either if they are comfortable, then we can set up 24 by 7 also. So the agent basically does is it answers the call, asks the questions, schedule the consulting, records the data in the CRM, and if you set up more features, this is basically the air voice agent have lots of features. So if you set up multiple features, then you can definitely do lots of things like follow up with your clients or anything else. So that you can do. And so the result is no call gets missed, and yeah, you get the time back and schedule even more consulting, generate more revenue. So simple win-win situation. So before we dive in, if you want to work with me, you can go in the first link in the description and book a free consulting call with me. I will understand your business needs and build an AI voice agent for your business. So let's get started. And so let's start the build basically. We will be using Retail AI for this, and I've already built out the prompt. I will not covering the building part for the prompt in this video, but if you want the prompt video, then you can tell me in comment section. So let's set it up. So for LLM, you can choose 4.1. It's basically very good, and it's basically very conversational, and I like that. So you can use that. And LLM temperature. This is basically for call structure. This to run the tools basically, and it will lower value yields, better function calls. So it will call the functions better with better results. So you can set this to 0.08, not very high, but this one would work. And structure output data, it basically generate responses in better JSON. So you can do that and save this. And for voice, you can select either 11 laughs voice or Cartesia voice. Cartesian sonic tree is pretty good. We can choose that. We can choose Nico voice. You can choose all four, all five voices here. These are the recommended voices, so you can choose that. I will choose Nico, or either if you want any other voice, then you can choose that also. So let's just choose this, and you can select the model from here. I'm choosing Cartesia in this case. You can use 11 laps. 11 laps is also very amazing, and you can set up voice speed and voice volume. This is basically just that. So you can do that, and yeah, here you can set up the language for your agent. You can use multilingual, but is kind of it have more hallucination. And if if the AI misunderstand the language, then it will basically start speaking in some other language. So it will not be very good for the person who is speaking. So I would recommend choose one language only for per agent. But if it's your case, you have to handle multilingual, then you can definitely choose this. And we can set up by good prompting, we can control the hallucination by a little bit. So you can choose that, but we will be choosing English only. And if you want to choose different accent English, then you can choose either you can choose Indian or UK or Australia, and you can choose that. And for welcome message, you can set up if the AI if you want AI to speak first, then you can set it up. And if you want the user to speak first, then you can also set that up. And we can set up dynamic message or either a custom message also. You can set up a custom message like, hello, how can I help you today? Okay, so let's set up the custom message, and we can set this something like, thank you for calling Mitchell and Associates law firm. I'm an AI assistant, and this call will be recorded for and monitored for security purposes. So you can add something like that. So just to let know the person that it is an AI assistant and this call will be recorded just for security. And you can do that. And so let's add you can add the knowledge base, either uh, your clients, or if you are building yourself, then you can add your website or a document or something like that, in which your company details are there. I will only recommend that if it's necessary to add that. And if it's not necessary, then you do not have to add that. It's not necessary because it will increase the latency and the cost for your agent. So I will not recommend that unless it's very necessary for your agent. And speed setting, you can set this to something like 0.98, just to provide real like conversation. And it's basically how fast the agent responds after the user finished speaking. And background sound, you can set something like coffee shop if to provide real life. If the AI is speaking to someone who is busy, and something like to provide real life conversation. So interruption sensitivity, you can set this to 0.8 to control how sensitive the AI should be. Because if you set this to 1, then the AI, if the by mistakenly and the human speaks, and the AI will stop speaking and will start the sentence from the starting. So it will not be very good for, and it will be sounding very robotic. So you have to do that. And back channeling, you can enable that. It's basically affirmation like yeah or then during the conversation, and you can use that if you want. And enable speech normalization, it basically converts elements like numbers, currency, and dates into human-like spoken form. And reminder message, it's basically if the user is not speaking for some while, like they have left off their phone, then the AI after this time will ask them, "Hey, just checking in. Are you still there?" So we don't want it again and again. So we will set this to 60 seconds and one time only. So you can add that. And real-time transcription, you can add this remove noise plus background speech if you want to add, but it will increase your costs here, so that you can check this. It's basically 0.12, and if I use remove noise, then it is removed by 5 cents. So you can choose that and optimize for accuracy. I will recommend that, but it will increase your latency a little bit. Then you can choose that. And it's this is basically for medical, and you don't need to add. And boosted keywords, you basically, if you want pronunciation, the if your client's company name is very uh, hard to pronounce, then you can add this like any spelling like this. You can add just simply add that and split them by comma. Like if we add retail here, then it will basically to boost the vocabulary of the agent. So you can do that. And call settings, it's basically this one is for outbound, it's voicemail detection, but we are building inbound. So yeah. So end call silence. It's basically if the user stays silent for this much period, we will set this to let's say 1 minute. If they are silent for 1 minute, then the agent will automatically hang up the call. So it's basically because if the user has forgot to end the call and left their phone, then to just to prevent your cost of the per minute, then you can set this that the AI will automatically hang up. And max call duration, this one is basically you can set this based on your call, how long you want the call to be. If it extends the time, it will automatically hang up. It's basically because some people try to misuse your AI assistant. If they get to know it's an AI, then they will try to talk to it a long duration just to prevent your cost. There you can add this and ring duration. This is basically for outbound. And post call data extraction, we will just get to it. And security and fallback settings. This one data storage settings. This you can set this to everything except PII for law firms because they have sensitive data, and you if you are setting this up for your client, then you must set this up just to prevent the data. The retail AI will not store the data of the PII, and but you will get the recording, the transcript, and everything you want to collect. But just retail will not store the data. So if you can select this, and you just add this if you are doing this for your client, and you can set the personal info redaction PII basically from here. Like these are the details. You can check this out and set it based on your client. So fallback voice ID, it's basically because if the company is working on something and their voice is not performing very well, then it is a backup voice basically for your voice agent just to prevent it. So you can select this and just basically do this if you want. Default dynamic variables. This one is basically if you want to provide some kind of data from your CRM or something, you want to add, let's say your client, your customer just called you and you already have their details, so you don't need to ask them again and again. So you can do that. And webhook settings, this one is basically we will be just getting to it, and MCP. So yeah, that was it, and we will just set up the functions now for the agent to book the consulting call. And also one more thing, the pause before speaking. If the you want to set how much time the AI should wait before it starts speaking this welcome message. Yeah, so you can do that. So now for the functions, it's we have already added the end call function. It's already been added by Retail AI itself. This one is basically for ending the call once all details are collected and the user is ready to hang up, then the agent can use it to hang up the call. So we will just add the check availability calendar, the this one and just remember you must put the name of the tool just like you have put in the prompt itself. So just to so the AI don't get confused in that, and it runs the right tool. So you can do that and check availability cache. So we will just add these details. So API key first. You need to go to cal.com. It's free, don't worry. You need to set up your availability hours in this. let's say we want to test it. Why to test? So we will just check this, confirm this. You can set up the availability hours. Okay, so I've set up the timing for my working hours based on the retail AI voice agent, and here you can set up the time zone from here based on your country. Let's set this to America, New York only. This case, you can set this as default also if you want. Let's update this, and just go back. Let's just hit save. Okay, now go back. Now you need to go to event type, and now you need to create new one. You can title it anything, let's say law firms in this case. You can set up that duration for it. Let's set this to 60 minutes. Okay, yeah. Now what we need, just a minute. Okay, we need event ID. So event ID is this one in the URL. Basically, you can check this out and copy this thing here. And now go to Retail AI again. And now you need to select your copy paste your event type ID. Now you need to go to your settings from here, and now you need to go to this API key here, and you can add this name this anything law firms, and never expires. Set this, save this, copy this, and paste it here in the API key, and you can set up your time zone from here. We will just set up New York, and yeah, okay, and for the description, you can add this thing here. When checking availability, both the start time and end time parameter should be absolute date. And you can check this out. This one is basically just for describing the function tool to the agent so that it performs better function calling, and we can get accurate data from here. Save this thing from here. Okay. Now we need to add book on the calendar. You can also use custom function for this, but you need to set up your automation in that either in make.com or n8n or Zapier, whichever you prefer. But for simple, you can choose book on calendar simply and book appointment on cal. Remember to name it just like you have named it in the system prompt, just so that the AI don't get confused. And API key, we will just copy this again, paste it here. Event type ID, I need to get that. Go back to the event type, law forms, copy this here, go to go to retail AI, go to retail AI, paste it here, and change the this time zone here, New York. Okay, we have pasted the event ID, and for description, you can add this. You can check this out just to describe the agent, the tool, and just hit save. Okay, now we have successfully added the check availability tool and the book meetings tool. So this one basically what it does is that it checks the time availability when the agent, what timings are available so that the user can book the meetings, book the consulting for the from the lawyer, and this one if they confirm the timing, then the agent will use this tool, book meetings, to book the consulting and add it into your calendar itself, and it will basically inform you, and this is how it works. So now for the post call data extraction, this is basically because we want to collect the data from the conversation of the agent and the customer and store it in the CRM. We will be using Google Sheet in this case. because just building this for demo purposes. But if you are building it for real client, and if this that is your law firm client, then I would recommend use Go High Level instead, or either you can use any other safe platform, because their data is very sensitive and you must secure their data, and the most might not be comfortable in storing data in Google Sheets. So you can use Go High Level, it's very good, and you can either use other platforms if you prefer. So you can do that. So what we will be extracting, either the client is new or old, the name, legal matter, and case details, and customer type, what the type of customer they are. So you don't need to waste your time in qualifying the customer, and booking date, which time they book the consulting, and booking time, a recording URL of the call itself, and the transcript of the call. So these are the details, and you can definitely have more, but remember to add the details in the system prompts which you want to ask from the user. And we are just building this for demo, just to clarify. So we have only added these many details. So you can add it by yourself. So you can add this basically by text, selector, boolean, or number. Text is basically the text. You can describe that and it will collect. Selector is basically if you want to select, let's say your customer type, what type of customer they are, hot, cold, or warm. So it will only select this from the options you provide. Boolean is true or false. Number is basically number. So let's add these details, and let's see. Okay, so guys, I have added the post caller or data. I've added the name and the description of these details, and you can see that out what I've added. And customer type, it's basically to select the customer. You can describe it as per your way. I've just described it. If they book consulting, we can mark them as hot, and if they do not book consulting and just gather details, they are cold. You can describe it your way. I've just added this for just for example, and new or old, and the booking date and booking time. You can see all details. So yeah, and you can select the model from here. And GPT 4.1 mini is free, and it works well also. But if you want more accurate data, then you can choose between these. But remember, these cost you some cents, so you can choose that. And let's say GPT 4.1 works well, very well, and it costs $0.015 per session. So you can see if you want more accurate data, then you can select that. And yeah, these were all details. And yeah, we can also add the email part from here, and we can add the email. Let's say we want to collect the email. It's the email. Okay, yeah. Now we can add this, and okay. Now we need to go to make.com, and it provides thousand operations for free, and can work well. Just so this is automation is basically because we want this data to go through make.com, and then it can go to the CRM, and we can store that data in the CRM. So in the between, make.com plays the scenario, and it gathers the details. So what you need to do is you can go in the description link, and you can sign up to make.com, and you need to create a scenario from there, and you need to add a custom webhook from here. Add a custom webhook from here, and have to name it anything and save it, and you will be creating a custom webhook. Now copy this address to clipboard, and now go to retail AI. In the webhook settings, you need to paste it here. Okay, and now go to make.com again, and now add this module, and Google Sheets, add a row, and yeah. Okay, we will just add mine. Yeah, select your spreadsheet ID from here, and I will just select it. Sheet name, select your sheet name. Okay, now we have all these details here, which we have added here in our CRM itself. So now what we need to do is we need to save this scenario and run this once. Run this and now go to Retail AI. Now click test button once. Let's
Thank you for
see.
calling Mitchell
Okay,
and
now cut the call. Yeah, and now go to make.com. It might have received the data. And yeah, run this once. Use existing data. And you can see event call ended. We don't need call ended part. We need call analyzed part. We will just click run once again. Use existing data, and you can see event call analyzed. So we can now use this. And what we need to do is in the values we need to go to call analysis and call analysis data, and we can name this a map of the details based on this. Oh, sorry. We need to have name here, legal matter here, case details, customer type, booking date, booking time, recording. Recording URL will not be here in the custom analysis data, but it will be here, recording URL. And transcript of the call here. We can also put one detail here, like we can add this call summary here. We can add email here, email, and just let's small this, and we can add the mm, call summary, and here the transcript. Okay. Now if we refresh this thing here, just yeah, we need to. Okay. Now in the email part here, we can add email, call summary. Call summary is here. Transcript of the call, it's here. You can see. Now, yeah, we have mapped out all details, I think. Uh, yeah, we have mapped everything out. And now just hit the scenario save. Uh, Now you need to check this immediately as data arrives. So when the call gets in, it will automatically run and it will automatically store the details. Okay, and one more thing we need to do here is that we need to set up the event here and text operator equal to call analyze, because we only need the call analyze part, not the call started or ended part. So just do this here and save the scenario. Okay, so guys, let's test our agent out now. Just hit test and you can test it out. You can also try it by test chat, but test audio works best because we are only building this for audio only. So let's test.
thank you for calling Mitchell and Associates Law Firm. I am an AI assistant, and this call will be recorded and monitored for security purposes.
Yes, I want to schedule
Thank,
a consulting call.
thank you for reaching out to Mitchell and Associates Law Firm. I'm here to help you schedule a consultation. Have you worked with our firm before, or is this your first time reaching out to us?
I'm new here.
Thank you for letting me know. May I have your full name, please?
It's John Jacob.
Thank you, John. What is the best phone number to reach you?
It's 95896411112.
Thank you. Could you briefly describe what brings you to us today?
I want to know some TCPA compliance for AI voice agent.
Thank you for sharing that. What important details should our attorney know about your situation regarding TCPA compliance and your AI voice agent?
Yeah, I want to know some rules about outbound agent. What kind of legal rules are there?
Thank you for explaining. Our attorney will be able to provide comprehensive guidance on the legal rules for outbound AI voice agents and TCPA compliance during your consultation. Would you like to schedule a consultation with one of our attorneys to discuss this further?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Our consultation times are available Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. What date and time works best
I
for your
think
schedule?
I can schedule it on 24 1 p.m.
Just a moment while I schedule that for you. It looks like I need your email address to complete the booking. Could you please provide the best email address for you?
Yeah, it's akshat at gmail.com.
Thank you. Could you Thank you for confirming. Just to make sure I have it correctly, your email is axhat@gmail.com. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just a moment while I schedule that for you. Perfect. I have you scheduled for Wednesday, December 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time with one of our attorneys. You'll meet with them to discuss TCPA compliance and the legal rules for outbound AI voice agents. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, John. We look forward to assisting you at your consultation. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, it automatically hung up and now details. Okay, details are stored here and you can see client new and name John Jacob. Legal matter. I was not sure of what to say, so I just said TCPA compliance for AI voice agent and the case details are seeking legal guidance on TCPA compliance and legal rules for outbound AI voice agent and customer type as per are described in the type in the post call analysis that I have described it. If they schedule a call, then it can mark it as hot. You can describe it your way, of course, and you can see this. This is 24 December 2025, and this one is basically a booking time. I think it has made some kind of error in booking time. I think we need to fix that out. We will just check that out. Booking date. Okay. Yeah, it has made some kind of error in booking date and time. We might need to fix that out someday. And you can check out rest details. This recording URL, you can simply click on the link. It will be downloaded in your system, and it will be you can listen to it basically. And you can see the email here. And the call summary, John Jacob booked the consulting TCPA calls, and you can read that out. And this is the transcript of the call basically, and you can read that out if you want, or either you can listen to recording link. And yeah, we just need to fix that this out. Okay, it has already shown booking 24 by 7 on December and booking time. It has somewhat made any kind of error, and you can fix that out by simply just uh, uh, adding the description clearly. I think it might have not understood it clearly, so you can describe it here and you can fix that out. So that was the agent for law firms. You can definitely have some kind of special things you want to add in the AI voices as per your needs. So that was how it works, and that's how it can save law firms a lot of time and help them generate revenue. We can set this to and connect this to a phone number, and if we can set either it 24 by 7 if they're comfortable, but at the start most are not comfortable, so we can just set up for handling missed call and after calls, and as per it builds the trust, we can set this to 24/7, and all the calls are handled by this AI voice agent also. So the law firms get free and can handle more consulting, and they don't have fear of missing any kind of call. So you can it's very useful for law firms. So yeah, that was our agent, and that's it for today's video. Hope you like that, and thanks for watching.